Mao seem to be solid all around, really. It's just they're missing a little bit to take that final step. So it's very exciting in the next couple of tournaments, I guess, until the end of the year, really.
Well, we've got a pistol to kick things off. Let's see where we end up. 3D Max going to be running at Team Spirit for the first half. And
look at this B-hold, man. Look at this, Mac. There's 4 players here. 2 sets of dualies down in Dark as well. I'm not fancying their odds.
9 players here. Let's see. Oh, that is a crossfire, and that is what happens when you run into a crossfire. So, well read round. Great gamble stack from Team Spirit, and we'll see if it's going to be the full round. Should be.
Just one of those pistols, man. There's nothing worse when you're like, okay, they decided to be 4.5 players on the bomb side that we decided to hit for some reason. And I don't know who mentioned it. I think, you know, so people were talking about like anti-stratting pistols. Like, yeah, to some extent, but I think nowadays people have so many pistols, right? Because you play so many games, you can't just be having, oh, we have these 2 or 3 or whatever it is, right? It's like kind of hard to anti-strat in pistols.
Chopper's making a lot of noise, but Mac has gone loud as well just to draw attention away from Gravity. Let's see if it's going to be enough. Double setup over towards that pillar. Shots don't connect. 30 on the clock to make this happen, and that flank will come through eventually. Now, Gravity should be taken out.
Maybe I'm over-reading into this, but in the game yesterday, MIBR did like B-split in the pistol as their first port of call, and Spirit only had...
So it's a cat and mouse game at the moment, and Spirit are the ones, and Anubis especially, under pressure to still get some more information or get a gamble stack going. That's a good nade.
Zontic's going to refresh that A main smoke at the 40-second mark, so we'll see Team Spirit just gravitate around. Chopper not too far away from a rotation. Donk not going to be able to finish those kills, but Magic's taking 2 makes things a little bit easier here, and 3D Max going to start to flood out on that B site, take a lot of control, but in the 1v3 now, it's going to be difficult for Shiro to get back in here.
Yeah, well handled there for 3D Max. Get them up close, but Chopper's still playing in behind that on the 5-7. It's a good position for this. Oh, that's a double flash in through A main. And Zontix gets wrecked by it. They even find Chopper over in middle. Suddenly Shiro is really isolated here. He's got to watch mid and the A main creep, and there's only a smoke there. They could come through this. Donk tries to alleviate some pressure, and that lets Shiro focus back on main. So that kill's picked up for free. Oh, this is rough for 3D Max. It was a round where like the start's gone swimmingly, but as you tried to follow through on the ground that you get, it's all kind of gone awry. Mac is making a bit of a play. Oh. Shiro, timing's not quite there for him, but the shot is flubbed for Maka. And so now Shiro's going to start hearing some pitter-patter of footsteps over towards main. You see Magic's make his way over. This A site gets reinforced.
Good utility.
Oh, I can't believe that nade found him.
Okay, all right. Exercise, cooking with gas there, and brings that 3v2 straight back into a 1v2. Donk now, last alive in this 1v2. Retaking from main. We'll have isolated fights. Good crosshair placement, but Exercise, that little bit sharper holding the line.
That's a really good spot to be in so early into this opening map.
They're really persistent in picking it, you know, that just shows you the comfort level of the team and the players on the map to feel like it's not much to be anti-stratted and that we can play it against any sort of a style or level of opponent.
Boom. Ooh. There goes Exercise, and oh, lucky not going to be able to find anything with that spam towards main.
But I feel like that always happens for like fans of Asian and Oceanic Counter-Strike. You always end up having them have to cannibalize each other along the way to keep in the competition.
It's either FlyQuest against Mongols, FlyQuest against one of the other Asian teams that are here, or sometimes just the Brazilians.
Yeah.
And FlyQuest have a terrible track record against that. But hold that thought, Jocko going to be cracking open the site here. Chop up, mollied off. And Team Spirit with a man down are looking to go for the retake if they can get a pick here, but that smoke, ooh, might send it packing. Oh, they get that pick onto Maka, he's tucked in the corner. But knowing that that smoke is just going to buy them so much time, Chopper makes the smart decision. 3 rifles alive will allow them another buy into the next round. 3D Max securing themselves 4.
I think also usually when you see what's similar to teams, you know, being really stubborn about the map pick or just being good on a map is mostly comes down to their T side and being able, you know, having strong defaults and being able to put pressure on multiple places on the map at the same time. Yeah. Why is that important? Because it limits the information that the CTs have. You feel like, oh, they might be coming B, they might be coming A. You know, they've taken all this control.
Well, that suddenly means these guys over on the B side of the map end up having to play safer by extension. So you don't have like Donk hyper involved in these early dark fights. Instead, they're trying to bully him off the angle again. Donk, that's insane that he gets out with 2. But everything just has to happen a little bit slower here for Team Spirit. As now they're caught rotating bodies around. They were only ever 2 strong inside of that B site. With both the kills coming in for 3D Max, they're in a really good position again. And it's those 2 players that had to rotate all the way over from A, left up in a retake, but a man down.
Zontic's having a sniff here, but again, that molly is going to buy a good 7 seconds. Extra util and a kit on Zontix. So if he can get towards that bomb, maybe there's a world. But it's going to be a flash across the palace. Gravity tucked away here on the pillar. And again, some damage onto Shiro. Good pick. And with that, Shiro will just be looking to save if he's allowed that. Gravity, big couple of picks in the post plant, and 3D Max are cooking here on Anubis.
Poking their head in to see if someone's maybe going to overpeak and they could get the punish and maybe steal around in a 2v2, but a little bit unnecessary. And now that op, I don't think it was expected from Gravity.
And so now they're shoring up the extremities. But look, another play is about to be made over here at B. Aggression out towards main. I think Spirit have felt like they've been sitting back on their laurels too much and letting 3D Max dictate when and where the fights are happening. They haven't won these fights out on either side of the map.
Yeah, that's it. They literally just pressured both extremities at the exact same time. Just as 3D Max had gone for that B site Exy, at least Team Spirit are going to hold onto the B site in front of those smokes. They know that there is danger around the corner. Magic's got a lot of information, but again, Mac are just going to be taking names. Shiro on the back of site here with the AWP. Drops 1. 2 more to find him, and Maka on 5 points of health is going to be enough to bring this to the 1v2. Chopper answering with a refrag over towards Dark. But again, I don't know if he's going to really have a shot here. He's going for it anyway.
I mean, even a kill's good, and you know that damage has been done to him, right? Like, you've definitely had the calls come in that, yeah, at least one of them is low. Magic's got away with a lot of damage on that spray. But Chopper,
ooh, Maka.
Can he take the AWP out of the round? That would be kind of juicy. Pump up his own bank account, too. Oh, they're so close. They're so close.
Inches.
There it is. Now, if he can grab the AWP. Yeah, not allowed. Lucky, watchful eyes. And so 3D Max, I think that's very sick that they've been able to lock that one in. That was Spirit making kind of back-to-back mid-round moves.
Playing in a decent position to try and have effectiveness with the XM, but the problem is going to be if 3D Max don't go B, then retaking with an XM on A is not going to be a good time at all. Double mollies at mid. 3D Max looking to fully clear out that position at window. And oh, here's that aggression again, but this time Magic's at medium range. You're going to be able to find that headshot under Lucky. B main control now in the hands of Team Spirit as the bomb is trying to figure out where to go for 3D Max.
It's fine, Mac. You can say he had the dak. Yeah. We won't be mad. Even though Chad said it first.
What?
All right. Over towards mid for 3D Max. And Spirit have given this up. But they're holding on to all the avenues that you get from middle. So Shiro, next point of contact, and that AWP on the line. Looks to drive it home for Spirit. They might have finally found a solution here. As 3D Max are forced into a mid play, they walk right into that heavy A-side lead.
That's why they've been trying to do that, you know, even in some rounds, even in that 5v4, because it's just tough on Anubis on CT side, even if you're a man up, when you don't have control or information.
Oh, Donk playing right in that smoke. And should be able to catch himself a little time in here. There you go, number one, but goes for the gun instead of the second kill. Didn't know that that second man was there. Magic's activating with the shotty, but in an odd position there on the side of sight. And in the 3v2 again, 3D Max looking to lock it in.
Oh,
that'll do it.
Yeah, I mean, this is brutal. Team Spirit, they're not loving this. You know, like it's hard to multi-kill because usually you're contending with the dark smoke, and there's 100 different ways you can look to smoke that to give yourself little one-ways on the corners. You can lob the molly in tandem with it to, you know, like edge the smoke.
Yeah.
But also 3D Max will do that hit with 4B, 1 dark.
Yeah.
Or, you know.
Straight through mid though. Change in momentum for 3D Max, and they're looking to smack it into camera. Ooh, jumping across the line. Missed opportunities for Shiro twice now, and he's going to be smoked off over towards Heaven. Molly will secure the A side. Ooh, there's flames going everywhere, and Team Spirit trying to figure out how they get back into this one.
It's really warm there, Harry.
He just got it. Oh, I'm never going to live it down, man, but it is warm. You're not wrong. 2 mollies. Up into the heavens. I think if anything, if you're Spirit and you hear the 2 mollies come out, that might entice you to go for this. That's a lot of their util that would have been so valuable in this post plant. Burn in just denying the heaven wrap. But Mac is still waiting in camera, gets away with murder. Donk is offered up for free. And so that has just tipped the scales in 3D Max's favor so much that Spirit, they're just going to be left saving.
I mean, another really good call from 3D Max. Great timing to change the pace. Now you're doing it towards middle, right? Because you've been abusing B.
Barely damaging Donk. And we're going to see Exercise be the one to drop it and pick up the AK. So only one AWP to make their way in. And we're going to see a little bit of a timing play. Maka missed opportunity, but Chopper now with the info that there is still going to be 3D Max members over towards B main. Team Spirit still 3 here. And Zontic's very worried about what mid pressure could come through eventually here from Gravity. Smoke fading. Donk very much ready for that one. Chopper spraying around, but runs out of bullets. Awkward in the smoke. Going to be able to run around with the USP. And it's not quite good enough. 3 found from 3D Max in a matter of moments. And just like that, Gravity trying to figure out what to do and how to help with 10 seconds left. We need Maka to plant. Maka's got to find some space to plant here, and he will find a hole, a space, a little moment to try and make this one happen. AWP retrieved, scoped, 2 kills found this round already. Oh, and one more coming around the corner. Big trade coming through. Zontix getting the retake there eventually as we see Team Spirit find 4 going into the half.
It's a very similar pistol to the first one, but Spirit is going A instead of B, so the weak side. It's only Exercise here with a smoke and a kid, but he's just going to be playing retake, wait for his teammates, not die. And Spirit keeps pushing. They know they have to. Make 3D Max a little bit scared coming into this one.
Yeah, but look at this little scrap that's about to take place over towards Heaven. Chopper, he's about to learn about it. Up close. Walks his friend here. There's Donk as well, his other friend getting involved. Oh, it's not gone well. It's not going great. They're still trying to hold back the tide of 3D Max. And they managed to trade it into this 2v2. Magic's, they tell him, please, just go play around the bomb, man. We can lose this whole thing right now, but so much time has ticked off of it. The Team Spirit will lock in a pistol round, and Donk's cry can be heard from here to Sicily.
Lobby. Yeah.
Is that in
Sicily?
Italy?
Yeah, that's the south part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. Geographically.
The Sicilians. Pincer about to happen. And great aggression. Ooh, both those Dark players going to be mopped up. Jocko going to be able to get the job done here, anchoring up a storm, and finds one more with that B main smoke blooming. I think that was thrown from someone else a bit further away. But great timing on all that, and with 15 seconds on the clock, Team Spirit are not touching this round any longer.
And they went for that push on A at the last you know, anything later than that, they probably lose the round because they don't catch the players moving up dark. Jocko is the only one in the bomb side. He'll get traded, right? They lose the side, bomb gets planted, they'll probably save, so these 2 kills were crucial. And that's a nice little example of, you know, what you can do and what you have to do to some extent on CT side Anubis, right? That's the player who would make the difference in that sort of a situation.
Oh, I like this. I don't know if that was an intentional second CT smoke. Going for a rug smoke as well. Fighting here. Jocko going to be able to find the double. Interesting utility usage. Confused me, confused Team Spirit, and they're going to lose 2 people.
They are walking into the one-man hold at least. Exercise here. But he's playing this very late, or at least as late as he can.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to kind of give up that early peek going for the info out main. Instead, he's just holding for the actual cross into the site. I think, you know, this is him just kind of playing for the 1-for-1. That's what you're hoping for. Dink up. Damage on his Zontix. Finishes the job. And then goes swinging on out. But he gets the kill that he was looking for. And even more damage onto Magix. Shiro's going to try and play up close to the camera, but they're coming through. The orb's not ideal there. It's just Magix left up against 3D Max. Low on health, dinked earlier on, and Lucky is there to finish the job. Double digits secured for this 3D Max CT side, which is fast picking up steam with now 2 in a row. Walker the walk out through water here, going to rejoin the rest of the gang for a fast A play, but 3D Max are already pushed up through mid. They're going to be hot on the heels here, flanking the A bomb site. 2 players on that endeavor as Exercise leads the charge. There's no util here for Team Spirit. Once that's all cleared up, it's going to be open sight lines for 3D Max, who have all the guns, all the firepower to fall back on.
But Spirit going real aggressive there. Zontix falling. Jocko coming in from the beat side on his own is probably going to get traded in a moment. That's going to be off-screen. Exercise here. Needs to get A main control, which he's going to be able to do so. 14 left in the clip. 1 on site, and that molly should dislodge Donk. Oh, it's gone to heaven. He's playing around Cake, and again, the time is ticking. Donk gets the pick, but it is going to be 3D Max getting the defuse off just in time. Nice late retake, Team Spirit. It was a solid attempt, but unfortunately just didn't get all the picks they needed. Team Spirit will fight early, not have the main advantage to go for the retake, and then when they force it, it just doesn't go right. Whereas 3D Max, they're happy to give the full sight no matter what buy Team Spirit's bringing in, and because they're execute heavy, it's like a retake is kind of an execute, right? And they're just retaking the site with decent utility that they've held on to. This time, however, a bit of aggression towards big main.
But we hypothesized about the smoke being missed before. That one's definitely a miss.
Yeah,
right?
100%.
Like you ain't, what are you smoking there? I can tell you what you're smoking. That's the smoke that you've lobbed out. But yeah, they still get the opener delivered. Zontix gives that one away. And so Spirit, it's down to these 4 to try and keep the game going, just to try and play for OT. You need 6 in a row, and it's got to start from a 4-on-5 man disadvantage. And 3D Max is so active in every single one of these CT rounds, whether that's taking mid control, whether that's going for these fights outside of A. Now Joker's got all the B control, gets that info, delays the shot as long as he can. So now Team Spirit are committed. Even a follow-up dink onto Chopper, who's getting pursued from this mid push. 3D Max are collapsing upon Team Spirit. This is the bomb in main on a low HP Chopper, given over for free. 3D Max with a super legit win on their map pick of Anubis to open up this BO3.
That one didn't hold up for very long.
No.
It's okay. They can't all be winners. But yeah, I guess the moral of that story is it's a free A bomb site for the Team Spirit T-sided pistol rounds.
Now they won all the pistols back on Anubis. And it wasn't enough for them to win Anubis.
Let's see if they can do the same on Ancient.
That one's crazy. Oh. All right, well, there's the kills. Zontix, come on, come on, lock it in.
Swing.
Lock in. Yeah, he locked in. Exercise and Maka, now just Maka. And not for long. He's actually okay. Oh. And there we are, that's a big celebration. The thing I like is whenever a plane gets delayed, so they kick it into overdrive and they fly even faster. But then I always wonder, why aren't they flying at that speed anyway?
All the time, yeah. When your flight is delayed 30 minutes, but you arrive 45 minutes ahead of time, special day. Maka, gonna step forward. Oh, not too deep though. Back it off, back it up.
And clip that, and hold on to that. Some people, 20 seconds is a long time. To others, it's short. For Spirit, will it be just enough? Just right. As Chopper gets that trade, that's the route to the plant open. Oh, but
No
that
way.
nade, it's gonna hurt. Chopper's really wounded. And Joko's there to finish the job. Just a heads-up swing on the back of the nade in the bomb plant. Jason, you're kind of like the Brian.
Yeah?
Yeah,
can
I
see
think
that.
you're like Brian.
You're a little bit
Dinko's like Stewie.
Mate, Dinko is not Stewie.
Dinko's Stewie.
Who's
He's
Meg?
got-
That's the important question.
Hugo.
Well, Team Spirit coming into this B-bomb site
Oh,
like
Chris.
the Kool-Aid guy. Oh yeah! Wide
Yeah.
open.
And right in short. But this is all by design. 3D Max feel fine giving up the site, but those nades go to default. Bombs planted wider for ramp and long, and Team Spirit try to push back down the ramp and hold this in the post. Lucky needs something on this wraparound. Exercise is at least going to trade that out. They know about this second player flanking, and so Team Spirit will be ready to receive this. The rest of 3D Max are trying to get involved over on the long side, starting their play in now. Exercise getting out with even more on this wraparound, but not quite the third. And he really needed that, as now it all falls onto Gravity. There's the backstab, double up, Spram onto Don Connects.
No kit.
Zontic so low, and without the kit, it's a damn good try from Gravity. But not enough to... Oh, there was a kit right there.
Right next to it, actually. Yeah.
Still, Zontix is in a power position there, able to just play around the bomb. Could have called his bluff, wasted the few seconds he would have had. Could have saved it for the final week, couldn't you guys? But no one learnt lessons till it was too late to learn them. Push down towards B-ramp for 3D Max. Maybe they've learned lessons here, going about the lane control differently. They reinforce A early and they go 3 down B-ramp. Now, no one is aware that Gravity made it this deep. Is he ready for a player in Cave? As he fights the jump up, Magic starts to make a move. Gonna try hold for any sort of re-aggro through Cave side, but I think if you're 3D Max here, you're very content with the real estate you got, and actually, they're taking it one step further. Even robbing them of this T-spawn area.
Shiro's
The
gonna
bomb's
spot
right
this.
here. Shiro picks up Maka on the push.
I'm surprised. I'd be surprised if Magix doesn't make a play towards the B bomb site. If Shiro calls out they both pushed B or one pushed B, like you'd start pushing forward towards the site. He's standing pat for the moment.
Smoke over to CT, but this time the A site isn't under defended. 3D Max have been waiting for this play since the round began, but it's just the one and done there from the double swing. And Joko's also found on the wrap back round through the spawn, so only Gravity remains. The one constant here. Oh, that... All right, gonna chase down Shiro.
Yeah, jig is up though. Now it's time to bail out. No kit, no utility whatsoever to get into the bomb site, so 5th round for Team Spirit. Once again, finding that magical 20-second timing.
Yeah, I mean, they're still playing this, like, because we saw it back at Anubis. They like to be active in their CT rounds. You know, they're always kind of trying to push and prod for the info, but the difference was on Anubis, I felt like the reactions were...
Spirit really putting a lot of emphasis on the A bomb site in this game, which isn't what you usually see from them, so that tells you it's probably something in the scouting.
Or, I mean, they've just walked in for free a couple of times, you know, like it's just like, let's see what you got now. Like maybe just nobody's home again. Like that's the easiest round in the book. Nade in hand, oh, another one goes down. They spot both, 2 opening kills. Molly almost cleans out Zontix as well, but he lives with a sliver.
Trying to come through right now. There's a 3-on-3 here for 3D Max. They got a 3v3 min-max this situation before Magix gets involved on this backstab. They find Shiro. Start to make a bit of a move forward now, trying to close the gap on a chopper. Molly will force a swing out of him here. That one's collected for free, but there's the backstab arriving. And Gravity so low on health, tagged up earlier on, just going to try and call his bluff, but not today. Magix clutches up big. For Team Spirit, a hat trick on that flank.
Interesting that it was Halley who took a timeout for Spirit before this round, considering the streak, but probably wanted to cross the T's, dot the I's, and, well, I'm sure that wasn't in his playbook.
I would be surprised if they knew that there was going to be an open play.
Or maybe that was exactly what he warned them about, Jason.
Maybe, yeah, the coach is like, watch out for the op. They like to buy that op.
There's a Reddit thread that said the casters need to talk about skins more. So we've been trying to pepper that in wherever we can.
What you got? Oh, hold the phone, because it's a push in towards Jaguar. Shiro, careful now. One close up. Zontix is going to swing off it. The mission accomplished. They forced that push back. Lightning strikes.
There you go.
Yeah.
It was the push with the berries and cherries that led to that pop coming in. Maka now shoring up the defense on this AWP, but a missed shot. It sails on by.
Bombs an A.
A plant in the meantime.
Lightning does not strike twice.
It's a good line.
Yeah, I'm like, wasn't that terrible?
Oh. All right, good luck, Shiro. Over at A main. Here we go. Double retake, no kit, nade primed. Here's the footsteps. Good toss. A little bit high, chunks down some damage. He knows he's got 10 seconds to work with ish. Shiro gonna swing out a little bit wider. Can't get the fight, needs to get the kill. And Exercise wins it out. Knows eventually he just has to commit. And 3D Max put his second on the board.
Team Spirit is certainly expecting aggression here, as they have Shiro just waiting. This time without the bomb as well.
Yeah,
which is nice for him.
Yeah, nice for him and nice for the team overall. That's a hard lurk, though. This had to have been called. Watch for that push. Ooh!
See ya.
Amongst the plants as well, and the smoke at the top of B ramp dissuades them from attacking into it, from popping through it into the bomb site. So this gets a little awkward as the round enters the mid-round phase. I walked right into that.
And in French there, they're calling Shiro Le Botanist, as he was caught in amongst the plants.
Not bad.
Yeah.
All right, Joker.
Okay. All right,
You take it away.
Oh. Well, luckily enough, neither one of us had to say anything particularly hyped there for that moment. But here's the skirmish for this B-side control. Magic swinging onto Gravity. And that leaves it all on this lucky lurk out late. His presence knowing about Magic's just holding. He really wants this fight. The nade rains in.
The bomb,
well, Magic's come to regret still staying out on this island here, playing the close angle. Lucky has to clear this, and Magic's able to walk that one over the line. A big round from him.
Managed to lose that. They were 5v4. They cleared out outside of A and still got a little bit caught on the B bomb side.
Oh, mid-swing from Shiro. Dogs brought down to 5 HP, and Exercise never even knew about Shiro, but still gets the kill. 3 versus 5.
You're not going to get anything better than this in the next round if you die.
I guess that's
and
fair.
How winnable is this 3v5?
It's very winnable now.
It's extremely winnable.
I would like to answer that question with a question of my own, which is how the hell did Chopper just get 2 easy kills like that?
Were they like both clearing, like one guy was clearing out cave and the other one just got tracked?
Oh dear, 3D Max. This was kind of a golden round here. And now suddenly someone's going to offer up some heroics. Team Spirit, I think they were really ready to save in this one, but the 3-on-5 chance has presented itself and they might be about to win it out. It's just Maka.
Dude.
Left up against it, rotating on the AWP, and they've heard him. They know that he's coming from the spawn side, backing off to play around the bomb. They get a player in towards Donut. Chopper takes that line. Maka's going to try blow this open. Made off the wall. Ugh.
He's got to save. Yo, it's not just the 2 kills. It's like Lucky's on top of the box. Like, that's a very bold position to play in a 3v3. You get like one little jiggle and you have nowhere to go. They know exactly where you are. But that double was crazy.
okay, we've thrown this one. That's all that's going through your mind when you're stood up on that box.
That's certainly going to be the conversation at halftime. Someone's going to say it. There's always one. Boys, we really threw that half.
This just, yeah, it could have been a closed up half. As Yanko said, that round was basically deciding, is it 9-3 or is it 7-5?
But this has been such a weird half of Counter-Strike, though, when you think of how many... Again, Spirit got 3 free bomb sites in the first 5 rounds of this map.
Oh my god. I haven't enjoyed these last few moments.
Like you have the first map.
No, the first map was epic, man. That kind of had everything. Some really active calling, some great moves. Everything was lining up for 3D Max. And like, I know Spirit have had some like kind of lame duck rounds in there, but I think it's just because they're not the ones under the same, you know, pressure to change anything. It's like, oh, well, we'll just save and do it again next round and win this time. All right, Donk is low, Zontix as well. And there's aggression from the AWP over in middle. Donk goes roaming into the cave. Joko's waiting in this smoke. Donk's going to have to land 2 shots to deal with him. Joko just needed the 1.
Oh, that's information. They hear 2 players running back, though. That's all heard by the players outside B.
Still a little time left, though, and no control anywhere else. They kind of have no choice but to keep battling forward here. That will put them in this crossfire between Joko and Exercise over a long, but as he swings, Magix is holding for it. And now it's just Maka, pushed mid earlier on the AWP as he makes his way out through cave. There's Util coming down in front of him.
It's just like last round.
He's going to have to try play through this. Get on his back, so he tries to make the move and gets snuffed out. Team Spirit, commanding lead as Shiro screams the house down to a 9-3 half. Yeah, I like that. Also, that was a really nice little news bit. I like that.
That was a good news bit. Way to go, Trace. You're back in the green room just chilling. You did great.
But,
oh my god.
Speaking of news, all the news is breaking over here as 3D Max get broken on the A site push. Chopper trying to run away by the looks of things.
I think Spirit's probably a little bit shocked this pistol round's not over. Like that should have been, feels like a clean wipeout with considering the positions of everyone. The first kill also. All right, Joko, good shots. That's Magix just wandering out into a headshot. Chopper can't connect. He's got the kit and he'll give it one last push. Soon.
He's leaving this real late. He's going to have to fight them both as well. They're playing layered inside of the site. His first one, not even going to make it past him as Joko puts up 2 in the pistol. I think Spirit are going to win this.
Yeah, I think they're going to win Ancient as well.
Yeah. That's what I'm referencing.
Felt like making a bold statement. Felt like really getting out there on a limb.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they were never going to win this round. We all knew that.
I think, you know, I feel like the viewers shared this sentiment. A bold statement from Harry just means saying something that makes sense.
That's awesome.
Yeah. 1 round.
And slowly but surely, you're actually getting back into this game. Now, for how long that remains to be the case, we'll have to see.
Well, this round will be a big telling point. If Spirit shut him down here, it feels like it's pushed right back out of reach again. Over the top, Gravity. Oh, finds Zontix a little too wide. Donk with the trade and gonna fall back, disappear into the smoke, pop right back out. He's got a double. Pistol whip. Oh, okay. Styling, flexing in middle. Donk's got a quad kill, and 3D Max, I've got to be shocked.
Go get the ace. Yeah, it's good enough. 4 is fine.
Then also you lost your sort of lane player, so the cave guy can come out and help mid, so better to just maybe wait it out, reset. There was a lot of time on the clock. Oh, come on.
Yeah, that can't be a thing. Well, into a 2-on-2 mid-round. It somehow worked out. It somehow
That's a 2v2.
1:30 left. Welcome to Ancient.
That's how I felt watching a lot of these rounds.
A lot of guys killed each other, and now there's only 4 of them left. 2 on each team. One of them is Shiro with the AWP.
It is. It's like terrible writing. Oh, it's somehow we're in a 2v2.
Yeah. And somehow 3D Max have returned.
Oh, see ya.
Shiro dead. And so this one might be the winning call for 3D Max as they walk that one over the line. And now they just have to figure out, how do we repeat that? Bro, yeah, maybe we do. Just to restore a bit of normality. Like, something's changed, man. It's like when you just had that one drink and it's just hitting for some reason. Oh, well, there's Chopper with the double opener as they try to get past him.
Yeah, but this is exactly the strategy 3D Max called. Losing the first 2 players and then recovering at it for no good reason.
With 3v2, get it down to the 1v1, win the clutch to time.
Oh.
Okay. Bit of an exchange of damage there. Both players hurt.
Gets the tag, but not the frag.
Come on, Maka. You're curious, you know? You're curious what this place has in store. That's fine. Go move in. You just got to clear Zontix, and then it's fine.
Yeah, and you've already seen that player to the right, so you're probably not going to assume he's to the left. Oh, he's sliding out. You're way too exposed, my brother.
I think he knows that now, Jason.
He does know that now.
He's aware.
Oh, but wait. There's more chapters in this story. The double donut 2v5 push. Chopper holding the line. They last saw him over in cave, and now they see him in a casket as Chopper puts up 3.
Well, 3D Max want to attack this B bomb site, dropping smokes for the long and short. We need Hugo's alert. B pop, B pop,
B pop.
B pop.
Oh, well, might be an abrupt end here. Oh, Shiro there, just gonna kind of trying to luck your way into the round if you're 3D Max, but it's not panned out for them.
But he said.
Yeah, I mean, potentially, you
Playing it safe.
yeah, I think it's risky to just, you know, you actually have no idea what he said, right? Like, finally co-signing
I
things.
co-signed that Russian. It's fine.
Oh, Chopper, Tech 9, come on, just walk through, Lucky. Stop pretending you're not gonna. Just walk through, come on. Your teammates are in the site, but we all know you're coming through this smoke. Oh! Surprise! Option C! He did come through. The timing was good on it, but there's one bullet in that M4. Not enough to win the round. So Team Spirit pick up the win on Ancient, matching the 13-6 of 3D Max. Back on Anubis with a 13-6 of their own. The score will now be settled on Nuke. Jason and Mac.
I'm
the
very
chair yoga
crazy.
guy.
Yeah.
It's like yoga in a chair with Mac in China.
You get Jack.
Exactly.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Hazard and Jack.
Breathe in, upper rush, and breathe out. Headshot, breathe in, Glock kill, breathe out, bomb plant.
That's actually a really sick way of casting. That all flowed really well. Let me try. Breathe in, Molly in heaven, breathe out. I'm actually doing the breath. Are you doing the breath? Breathe in.
Of course I was.
Tries to peek, breathe out.
Breathe in, retake begins, breathe out. Gravity's gotta kill. Okay, Shiro.
Breathe in. Shiro swings with the dualies and dies. Breathe out. It's exercise. Breathe as he falls.
Diffuse. Diffuse, diffuse, diffuse. Oh my god, it's almost there. Oh my god, 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 oh my god.
Oh! And that's the outward breath that we were all waiting for. How the fuck do you even do that?
I just tried it. It didn't work. Well, Shiro's getting kills. This is all in the inhale, by the way. Shiro now dropped down to the lower floor. Oh, they've swung wide. They've swung wide. They're going to wrap around these silos. Shiro has no idea where they're coming from.
Oh, what's going on?
Oh, that's awkward. They got so wrecked.
Mac's gone.
Yeah,
He's actually...
I tried it and it killed me.
And now it's all talk. It's hard. Gravity.
It tickled my throat.
This is another one of these rounds, though, like the last map, where it's like, oh, how did this actually happen? It felt like this was not a possibility, and here we are. Gravity's going to get into the vents.
I was breathing in.
That was just all the drool from the previous round from watching that defuse.
Oh, this ties into Creamy Moses as well. That was literally lyrics from the song I wrote.
Cream in, cream out.
Yeah, I thought it was breathe in, breathe out. I think that was the actual lyrics that I
Oh, the AI song that you made.
Yeah,
that was good. Yeah.
All right, Donk 1v2. Everyone sit up straight, pay attention.
He's usually
check.
he's usually dead by the time clutches come around. This is a rare occurrence.
Posture check.
There's got to be a kit in the bomb site.
Everyone's sitting up straight. We're all paying attention. We've all hydrated.
Oh, he's going
stretched.
We've oxygenated.
And it was all to bear witness to the Donk 1v2. But he won't win the round. Everyone kind of wins in a way.
Donk got all the kills.
Everyone wins.
The handshake. Of course he is.
There was some team last week whose coach's name was Brain.
That's epic.
Just Brain.
Was he on a team with Pinky?
What?
That's a reference.
What team was it? I think I remember that one.
I can't remember. It was a long time ago.
Of course.
Zontix is going to back away. He's upgraded to the M4. And once again, we have a 3v3 with a minute and a half remaining in the round.
What are the details you're going to pick out from the HUD?
1-1?
ESL Pro League Season XX. It's the Group B advancement match.
Group B is an important one to keep your mind on as well. We did miss that with Group A earlier today, but Group B we've got locked down.
Magic's out of ammo by the looks of things as he reloads, but that bomb's gone down towards low with a minute and 10 left on the clock. He is the only one there, but a missed shot from Shiro as it sails on past him means that this one going to come down to the retake.
But will the retake even happen, Harry? Is it even going to occur?
I don't know. This whole game hasn't really followed much of an ebb and flow. It's kind of Schrodinger's retake in a way. It's both happening and not till you acknowledge it. Zontix with the bomb tap. Zontix with the death.
That was the retake.
And the save is called.
Retake's over.
They thought about it, and sometimes that counts.
Yeah, the thought is a pretty big part of things. Magic's going to get a exit kill. He's got one more coming his direction. Well, the bomb's going to take that.
That's a good round for Spirit, even if they lose it.
It's just like the last one.
Everyone's winning in a way. Everyone's winning.
Great.
You're telling me I have a credit card with 150,000 Monopa bucks on it, and I get to go spend them right now?
Monopa bucks.
Like I ain't gonna buy up all the Park Lane? Come on now, you kidding me? All right, here we are. Little push out towards the ramp. But you know what they say about ramps? We all know it, so we don't even need to think about it. Here we are, Zontix churning them up. Shiro there too. Everyone throwing their name into the hat in the ring. Shiro. Dead now. Back up. Come on, lad. He's going to get run down. And so there it is. Team Spirit finally get their just desserts in that they win a round. Come on, guys. We got this. And then you're just laughing away. You're like, yeah, sure.
It's funny because we're on pistols and we have less of a chance.
But dude, maybe they can, you know? At the end of the... Oh.
Yikes.
That's not a good debut.
No.
Not a good case put forward. But... where one hand gives or takes, the other might give / take, depending on what went first.
And if you're reusing the same hand.
You never want to do that.
No?
You never look at a gift horse mouth lest you see what's inside. Donk, right now he is that horse. I guess. I don't know. But look at him go. Like, that's a horse peak if ever you've seen one. There's some horsepower behind that.
Yeah, horsing around over in the lockers.
He's just so good. Donk's so good, I hate watching him.
And on a lighter note, we have Counter-Strike on the screen.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's good.
Which could cause some tears to be shed if Team Spirit lose, I think.
Speaking of shedding tears, Shiro's over here at the red box. Ooh!
The only shed that 3D Max are in right now is Donk's tool shed. Well, hang on. He ran away, but there was going to be a good line there.
Yeah, he had just cooperated with the whole thing.
Oh, but wait, hang on a second. Oh. He's got the tools for the job.
It's a double-level shed.
It's a double chunk shed something. I don't know.
Extravaganza.
Yeah. Come on. Someone do something.
Come on down to
hell,
Donk's
this is-
tool shed. We've got hammers, we've got wrenches, and we've got motherfucking AK-47s. The best tool for the job. As long as you're looking the right bloody way, which Zontix will be, he'll show you the right way to the tool shed.
Oh, little bit crazy. Calm down, Zontix. Just going for that jiggle. Bomb site's lost, and Chopper comes in next. Utility in hand. Okay, this retake's on. It's officially on. Oh, burning inside the site. Chopper's got all three. They call him the handyman, and Gravity, the last one left.
Actually, wait. I got this.
Okay.
If Chopper gets all 4, I got this.
All right.
If he doesn't, I don't.
Oh.
It's a gravity clutch. 1v3, and Zontix gets the kill.
Wait, can we just go back like 10 seconds and imagine Chopper gets that kill? Imagine he swings through the
I was
doors, comes
gonna
up the
say-
stairs, gets the kill.
Yeah,
Harry, go.
While we're playing Silly Buggers, they're playing Counter-Strike. 3D Max. Is this the round? I've got a crazy good feeling about it for some reason. Outside smokes are in. You think you've seen that one before, but this time there's a little bit of trickery about it. They've thrown in the outside smokes. In reality, they wanted to go ramp. That plan might have just gone out the window. That's fine. You can problem solve on the fly. The round's not done yet. 4v5. You're still in with a chance. Gravity's made it down towards Secret. He's feeling real good about all the space he's been able to take. Nothing can slow his roll right now. Nothing can stop 3D Max here. They might have got a man down.
Except for himself. He's
But
decided
Exercise.
to choose to pause and wait.
Exercise falling was a big blow to 3D Max. But it's this space that Gravity has taken that just might shape the outcome of this one. He's waiting to see if any aggression... Okay, he's dead. That's fine. 3 on 5. You can still plan accordingly here. You can't expect everything to go right all the time. 3D Max going to look towards upper. They're playing out through the door. Donk is watching from back of garage. He won't even get a chance to play into this round. There's a molly down in the way. Things aren't looking great off of the rip here for 3D Max. But this is where they dig deep. This is where they build back in. They didn't blow out Team Spirit on the first map, only to fall down in the doorway here on the second, as they all fall down in the doorway. Dejoko left as the last man standing, offering up something. 1 HP sure, AWP retrieved, and he is still believing. Quick drop down the vent, and there might be a plant in store at lower. Will this be the golden goose for...
No! Dead again in another doorway! A different doorway. Just a door in a knob shop.
Yeah. You mean the knob shop?
Knob's something different down in your part of the world, isn't it?
Huh?
Welcome to the
Handle.
knob shop.
It's a door.
We've got fun and games. Very musical tonight. We're very musical tonight. Anything could happen. Keep watching. Stay tuned in. There's more songs after this. Magic's back of the site. Hold on. There's one. Oh, but not the second. He will get run down. And so now Shiro asking for some support. Zontix takes to the heavens. What? I don't know where the accent
You
came
can't just
from.
transition into horse racing from the 50s. It doesn't work like that.
And here we are. The 5th innings have begun. Zontix. Zontix from How's Your Father? And now, riding on a high, it's Shiro taking a position. Exercise, they all hate him. Here he is. 1v2, trying to win this. Ooh, it's actually pretty sick, to be honest with you. He just well might. Will Exercise. Fucking Christ, every time. Every time, bro.
They're just killing you. Oh, you're building
I'm
it up
trying
for him.
so hard, man. I'm trying so hard. When he gets... Okay, if Don gets kill, I'll bomb.
I want a big...
But it's the one time I'm doing it, ever.
Are you going to do like a weird one, or are you going to do like a
No,
good...
just a dog bark.
Okay.
He's got smaller
I've
dogs,
got it.
so
I've got
might
it.
be...
Yeah, true.
Ooh. Zontix, leave some for Donk, man.
I don't think it's going to be this round. It's probably not going to be this round. Wrapping around heaven. Mako looks like he's already considering a...
It's ooh. It's ooh. You have to ooh. Oh.
Oh, don't do that.
Hey,
Please don't do
no,
that,
don't
Harry.
do that part.
I don't want you to do that.
Well, here we are. Something's happening here.
Yep, they're
Joko
finally...
and Gravity,
Yeah.
they're in a good position. Now, they are kind of worlds apart. Initially, you might look at the map and you might say, this isn't that good of a position. But it is, because he's going to... Maybe it's not that good.
Get ready.
Oh, it might be the worst. Ooh. There you go. There's the one bark, right? Donk on the board.
At least you saw it coming.
dead.
You got to work up the courage
yeah.
as you watch that come into play.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Got that dog in me.
9-2.
What we did yesterday to try to make it spicy was just talk about how easy it was for Team Spirit and that there was no chance that they'd lose and MIBR ended up winning.
Okay.
We fully infiltrated the server with the Caster's Curse.
Yep, you did.
Threw it in
you
there.
infected every part of the game with the Caster Curse. Ooh, Donk again. That's not the prettiest Donk kill we've ever seen, but he gets the job done at the end of the day. Chopper had to pay for his mistakes. Looking for one more outside. He sees the shadow, a little bit of pre-fire. Beautiful from Donk, and the rest of 3D Max stuck behind the smoke inside of lobby. They got nowhere to go. Another smoke, so they will be delayed even longer.
And pause for tension. Donk. Bit of support from Magix, and now Donk gets to get involved as Team Spirit shoot for the stars, lock in 10, double digits. Anubis might have gone the way of 3D Max, but every map past that point looked to fall dominantly in favor of Spirit. Let's find out if they can close this out in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. Anubis had impressed us, but there is that last chance stage waiting for one of these teams, and right now it's looking like that would be 3D Max, Jason.
Yeah, about to turn into that proverbial pumpkin as the clock, as you mentioned, strikes midnight. Maka, one last chance. You got to get this pistol bit. Oh.
Literally, I don't even know. I feel bad for him.
No. What is that?
What do you do?
Sometimes you're not meant to win.
What can you do?
You know, that's what I'd be saying to the guys right now if I was their coach.
It's not our fault. God doesn't want us to win. Everything's going against us.
Sometimes it's just not your day.
Whoosh.
Maybe, though. Maybe this is Lucky's moment for his 1v4 ace clutch attempt. Dual Berettas are primed and ready to...
It was close.
Donk's just
it was,
too good, man.
It was really close.
I hate watching it. 20-4 on Donk, who's proven to be a big problem for 3D Max. The vibes are electric for Team Spirit.
Subscribe to ESL CS.
Lower play for Team Spirit. Zontix, yeah. Gets the info that they've taken lobby, knows there's more players there, presumably. Just got shot at by one of them.
Yeah, that seems to be the case. I thought when you said that, we were like fighting till the death with like weapons.
Each other? Oh, no.
In like a Coliseum sort
That'd
of
be cool, though. I'd be willing to do that. Probably a piece of content. I think that'd be really nice.
Yeah.
If all of us
New
talent.
Gladiator's coming out soon, I think.
It was filmed here in Malta as well.
Oh, was it?
As was the first one.
There you go. Cultural tie-ins. What do you know?
That's the thing about gladiators. They call them like they see them. Gravity out in heaven will fall.
You've used that before, right? That wasn't just off the top of your head?
That's just off the top,
that
man.
Cannot
You
be
just
off the
got
top
to
of
come
your
up
head.
with these things, man. It's a whole job.
No, I don't believe that. You've heard that, you've seen it, you've used it.
Someone just says a word, and then immediately you kind of fragment the word into its
it in the
core
mirror.
components.
You've worked on the recording.
And with playoffs on the line, or that last chance bracket, and I really mean the last chance, i.e. there's no more chances.
Is that what last means?
Yeah.
Oh my lord. Well,
The third strike, and you're out.
This is
Chopper's got a
Spirit.
good rap going on.
He does, you know, wants to lock in a run into the playoffs here, and with the spot he's in, he's done it. A moment of hesitancy there. Will die.
Yeah, forget about that.
But it's all good.
I paused for a second.
Unless lucky. Yeah, I mean, if this is like the best case scenario is the
Things have gone wrong. They've gone horribly wrong. Oh, that's going to be it. 13-2. Team Spirit, there was never any doubt from round 4 on. It was all Spirit. And 3D Max will drop down to that last chance bracket as Harry